Hey, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's talk about something really powerful and from a really different perspective. Let's talk about healing from toxic or narcissistic relationships through the image of a lotus flower. And this isn't about dismissing how others behave, okay? That's on them. That's something they have to heal. Don't waste your time staying angry. Don't give them any more of your beautiful energy. This is about you and your healing and growth. And for those who are new here, my name is Annemarie and I'm a Neuro-Transformational Life Coach and Hypnotherapist. I help individuals reclaim their power, their inner power, and in particular I help women heal and reclaim themselves from toxic or narcissistic relationships. So let's get into this. You've probably heard the saying, no mud, no lotus. And you know that phrase has carried me through some really, really dark times. And maybe it can help you too. So let's start with the mud. When you're in a toxic or narcissistic relationship, whether romantic, whether family, friends, or even professional, the world starts to feel dark and thick and damp and sticky and crammed and confusing. And that's the mud. You may start questioning yourself. You may start doubting yourself. You may start questioning your own self-worth. You might feel like you're not good enough unless you're bending over backwards. And even then, you'll probably still not feel good enough, no matter what you do, no matter what you try, no matter what you give. You may have been gaslit, guilted into doing things you didn't want to do, manipulated, breadcrumbed, future faked, and you're emotionally drained. You've got nothing left in the tank. And the worst part, you blame yourself for being stuck in that mud. But you know, here's the truth. The mud is not your failure. It's your environment where you've had to grow to survive. So that's not where your story ends. It's where it begins. So let's start with the seed. Deep in the mud is a seed, and this seed is you. You're not broken, you're just buried. And that's such a huge difference to recognize. You see, the lotus flower starts its humble journey at the bottom of the murky, muddy water, in complete darkness. But every day, it pushes upwards towards that light, inch by inch, moment by moment, day by day. The seed knows intuitively, this is not where I belong. I was made for more. And you know what? You were made for more. More peace, more clarity, more power, more self-love. But growth doesn't happen by avoiding the mud. It happens through it. So healing from toxic relationships, from especially when there's narcissism involved, isn't instant. It's like the lotus trying to rise through the water, slowly, steadily, sometimes or often painful. You may have to unlearn the many lies that you've been told. You'll need to set boundaries, ones that might feel really uncomfortable at first. But you'll learn to start saying no to manipulation because you start recognizing it. And yes to yourself. And each little act of self-trust, self-care, self-empowerment, it's like sunlight for the soul, for your soul. And that's how the flower begins to rise. The higher you go, the clearer your reflection becomes. You start to see yourself again, your strength, your softness, your wisdom, your light. And one day you bloom. You stop defining yourself by what they said or how they treated you. You start realizing that you were never too much or too sensitive or too this or too that. You were simply in the wrong soil. That's a powerful realization. And now you've created new soil. One made of boundaries, made of self-respect, of truth and of gentleness. You are blooming not because life is perfect now, but because you chose growth and peace over bitterness and staying stuck. And that is power. The lotus doesn't resent the mud. It doesn't blame the mud. It uses the nutrients from the mud and rises from the mud. And so can you. I believe in you. I know you can do it. And if you're watching this and you're still in the mud, I see you. I see you. And I want to remind you that the mud doesn't mean you're broken, okay? It means you're returning to yourself. You're reclaiming yourself. It means you're becoming the lotus. It doesn't run. It doesn't hide. It blossoms and blooms out of the mud. You see, you don't have to have it all figured out today. Just keep reaching. Just keep rising. Just keep rising out of the mud. Keep reaching for the sun. Breath by breath, boundary by boundary, truth by truth. So don't be limited by the mud. Don't let your story be one of anger, resentment, or blame, or shame. Let your story be one of strength and transformation and forgiveness and love and peace. Let your healing be your blooming, no matter where you are planted, because you are the lotus, okay? And the world needs your resilience. The world needs your fragrance. The world needs your bloom. And so if this resonated with you today, please remember to like and subscribe to build awareness that there is peace after so much pain, that there is light after dark. And feel free to share your story in the comments below. Just say, I am the lotus. And know that you are not alone and that you never were. Okay, so until next time, thank you again for being here. Thank you for keeping on reaching and keeping on rising. So until next time, lots and lots and lots of love as always, and bye for now.